Hi, Kevin Coop here, and this is FaceTime with the Content Guy. So I've been thinking a little bit about a couple of stories that have run recently on Morning Newsbeat. One had to do with this memo that Target sent to a number of its suppliers, basically saying, listen, it needs to develop a new marketing strategy that, especially competing with online retailers, it feels like it's a disadvantage. It's worried about what they call showrooming, which is when consumers go to a place, look at a product, and then order it online, which is, not necessarily fair to the retailer, but what are you going to do? Um, and it's basically looking for support from its manufacturers, both in terms of products and pricing and things like that. And it's looking for a differential advantage. And, that seems pretty reasonable to me. And the other story, which was actually sort of similar, was about a memo that Amazon apparently was circulating to a number of its suppliers, especially on the grocery side, basically squeezing them in terms of price and looking for a better profit margin. And apparently a lot of manufacturers have responded not well to this. And basically, based on what I was hearing, it seems sort of unreasonable to me. I was reading a story about this in Retailing Today, and I was attracted to this story because they made a movie reference, right? They referred to Tom Hanks, who in A League of Their Own said there's no whining in baseball. And basically what this story said is that there's no whining in retail. The thing is, I'm not sure that Target really was whining. I think they're searching. They're trying to figure out what can they do to compete in this whole new world order. And they're quite frankly not quite sure what to do. It doesn't seem like a level playing field. It doesn't seem like everybody's playing by the same rules, but they're not entirely sure, what they should do in this marketplace. It simply doesn't seem fair to them. And they're looking for any help they can find from any old place. Were they whining? I don't think so. What they're trying to do is what a lot of retailers are trying to do, especially traditional brick and mortar retailers who have legacy systems and old-fashioned ways of doing things, even if they've modernized. They've still got traditional values, traditional priorities, and trying to compete with the likes of Amazon is really, really tough. To use another movie metaphor, basically they're trying to make sure they don't make the same mistake as the guys in Jaws, right? They go out hunting for the shark and suddenly realize they're going to need a bigger boat. And Target wants to get into this competition, and it wants to have the right size boat. It wants to have the right ammunition. But that's very difficult to figure out. Everybody's trying to figure this out, right? Walmart's trying to figure it out, and Best Buy's trying to figure it out. Not just Target. Every food retailer out there is trying to figure out how do we compete in this new world order. Very hard to do. And meanwhile, Amazon, like any shark, well, all Amazon wants to do is move forward, eat, poop, and make little sharks. That's all it really wants to do. And so it smells blood in the water, so it's going to crunch on its manufacturers to get as much profit as it can. I think they have to be a little bit careful about this. I think there is a point at which they can be perceived as being arrogant and unreasonable in much the same way, by the way, over the years, Walmart has been perceived in this way. And that can create kind of a very difficult situation between the manufacturer and Amazon, and that if they're not working towards the same thing, they're not going to be working together, and that can hurt the long-term value proposition that they're creating for consumers. So what does a retailer do in this environment? Well, there's only one thing to do, in which you have to come up with products and services that give you a differential advantage, that can allow you to connect with the consumer in a different sort of way. And it's not often going to be price. It's usually going to be something else, some product, some service that's inimitable. And after you've created that product or service, once you've marketed it, you have to come up with another one, and then another one, and then another one, and another one, and it has to keep going, right? Because the process never stops. The process never stops. There's no such thing as an unassailable advantage. Everything's assailable, so you always have to keep moving forward, coming up with that next advantage. Is this easy? No. Is it fair? No. Is the world a reasonable place? Absolutely not. But this is the price of admission when it comes to retailing in the 2012 marketplace, and it's going to get worse in 2013 and 2014 and 2015. If you want to play this game, you've got to start now. You've got to start pushing forward, trying to figure out what your position is in the marketplace. It's not easy. It's not fun. but it's the price of survival. Anyway, that's what's on my mind this Thursday morning, and as always, I want to hear what's on your mind.